kind of where we left off. What we're going to do is with the kick direct. Kick direct needs to be routed to the drum output, main output, left, right. Okay? And
main output, left, right.
Yep, and then kick room is going to route out to output 3, 4. Now, the same will be true for anything we load in here now. All the direct are going to go out of main, left, right, and all of the room samples are going to go out of 3, 4, okay?
Oh, okay.
So anything we load is going to do that. Because if we go back to the mixers, what we're looking for is if we routed this, correctly, all of your directs are going to this big mixer here. All of your rooms are going to this the other 16-channel mixer here, which means we're not going to touch those volumes. We routed those to this line mixer, and that allows us to balance out, between room and direct. And we mapped in the programmer. I don't recall if you did this with us when we were doing it. In the programmer, did it work out?
Well, I mean, I'm getting this one, but I think in order to get the number 2, I had to manually click and switch it over.
Oh wait, but hold on. You linked them though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hold on. In the link, you linked. You might want to double check it because anytime you hit either of them now, they both should fire. Go to your link, go to your quick edit, and make sure they both are linked to D.
Yeah. Maybe it's a routing thing when I.
Well, let's take a look on the routing. Your main out went to mixer 1 or the 16-channel mixer 1, right?
Yes.
And then your main output 3, 4 went to
second 14.2 mixer.
So okay, and you have all of your masters are turned up. The masters are up, volumes are up on both.
Yeah.
And all the volumes are okay. And then on your line mixer, your volumes are up there on your line mixer.
Yeah.
See, yeah, you should be both. What happens when you hit pad 2? Nothing? Okay. Nothing. That's fine. You should be good.
I don't know if there was something I did here that was wrong.
Oh, well, tab around the back, or tab around the front. Hold on a second. No, they're both firing, but nothing's going on over here. Hold on, let's see. Click this pad. Oh, you didn't route it. Hold on, wait. Oh, how did you do that? You reassigned it back to 1 again. Go to 2. Go to 2. Switch it back to pad assignment 2. There you go. Yeah, you might have just accidentally hit the assignment again.
But in order to play 1 and 2,
These you don't touch the assignments. Touch the links. The assignment essentially will allow you to use any of these pads to play any other pad. So like these numbers correspond with, they should say 1 through 16. They should literally be 1 through 16 like they're listed. Otherwise, like if you could use any one of these pads to play each other, and that's what this is. So when you assign them, you can like reroute which one's being played. But if you alter which one's being played, like you had this one assigned to 1, you're only going to hear kick direct because it's going to play only the kick direct sample essentially.
So this is going to play both.
Yeah, so this will play both. So you're going to leave the assignments so that they're 1 through 16, but it's the linking that brings them so that you can play. Because these are linked, either one of these pads that you hit are going to fire each other. This one fire both, this one fire both. But it's playing the 2 individual samples. That makes sense?
Oh, okay.
So now you're all set. Make sure you save that too before you forget. One other thing I don't know if we in the programmer, if we did this as a class, I know I set this up on mine. Make sure you go to your line mixer if you hadn't already. Open up your show programmer and go to line mixer. what we're going to do is we're going to assign rotary knob 1 where it says source rotary 1 to level channel 1. Channel 1 level. So rotary 1, make sure you select on line mixer first. Rotary 1, channel 1 level. In level, channel 1 level. And then you're going to make rotary 2 level, channel 2 level. What that's going to do is it's now going to give you the direct and the room control up here at the top, so you don't have to use the line mixer anymore. What's up, man? You know, essentially after this point, you could literally do all that up here.
So wait, I was saving my session. What was that again? With the line mixer?
Go to the device 1 on the line mixer. So with the show, you're in the programmer, right? On show programmer.
Yeah.
See where it says the device list. Click on the line mixer,
Yeah.
and then you're just going to take rotary 1 and assign it off to the right here where it says rotary 1. Assign it to level channel 1 level. Yep, channel 1 level. You see it?
I don't.
Did you already click on the line mixer
Yes.
on the left?
And I click rotary 1 and it has rotary.
No, don't click on rotary 1. Click on where it says target. See where it says source is rotary 1. Target is level, channel 1 level.
Okay, there we go.
And then go to rotary 2 and make that channel 2 level. The target channel 2 level. Charleston, you can open up your reason session that we were working on last week so we can get those devices or those samples loaded. Are you good with that, bud? Now,
Yeah.
all that did is that reassigned these knobs up top. Or this one's now direct, this one's room. So I double click in the name, call one direct, and double click in the next and type in room so that we can have the volume controls for either on this side. You know, so if we wanted only direct, or only room. That way we can blend them. It's kind of nice because when we get to our snare, although my snare direct is patched different, apparently, it'll allow us for the whole kit to be able to do this. Let's see what's going on in snare land. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't mean to link these. There we go. So for my snare, essentially, it's just going to allow the same thing. Now, technically, these samples were all done with most of the same volume levels on the same set of mics. Well, actually, the snares and the kick were different, but I mean, like, we were in the same space, we were in the same storage room, so the room to direct are close to each other relative to the kick and the snare and hats and all that. But if we want independent control, like if you're looking at it going, I like the amount of room for my snare, but when I have the room set at this level for my kick, it's too roomy. You can just go down to the actual kick sample itself, and we'll just turn down the level of the room a little. Until it's more appropriate, acceptable, and then we can just keep using these all day. But that's the reason we're going to set up just those two knobs. Those two knobs are really going to help us in the overall, just to be able to have a simple control for all these. Okay, so what we're going to do is for now, let's keep loading these. I'm going to tell you what the plan is, okay? And you just keep working on this. Now that the routing's there, now that the key mapping's there, and now that those knobs are assigned, you're going to do the same thing every time for each set of samples. So your directs all going to go out, output left, right. Your room is going to go out of that output 3, 4. And as long as you keep linking them together in those groups, just 2 of them. Don't link any more than 2. As long as you keep linking the 2, the direct in the room, then you'll be set. So what's going to happen is we had several snares. You know how we had several snares? We're going to load all those snares to this. So even though the kick drum only had 1 set of kicks, we're going to, or actually, I'm sorry, we had the kick with mallet. So there's the kick mallet option. So we can actually set that up in the kicks. So actually, as soon as you'd probably actually rather do that first. But as soon as we're done with that, what we'll do is we'll take the snare and each version of the snare that you have. So like this one's just right hand, right? Remember this right hand tight snare. You know, I did right hand tight snare direct and the room. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna load left hand, right? So I browse. Hey, what's up, bud?
Can I holler at you real quick?
Sure. Hold on 1 second. So you're going to load left hand, and then you're going to move on. You know, so you'll just keep loading the direct in the room